Hello, my friend, wherever you are. I'm sending you love. The power of positivity and vitamin D is out there, but I will be your vitamin D. My friend, welcome to the Gazillionaires Club. And yes, I don't have any wired mic. I'm using the Rode. Every time I use it, I'm like really happy because it's like I think I paid like $300 for that mic, but and the reason why I'm so happy that I'm using it every time simply because like I get to use it, but I haven't been able to do it outdoor, and I don't know how it's going to do. I'm pretty sure there's some capability of blocking the wind, because when I strap my mic all the way down here, the quality is really good. And as far as the connection, it's super awesome. So my friend, we are at the new place, and so in Mexico City. So when I texted my friend, her name is Alex, the one that we met at the cenote, and she was like, you know, when I texted her the area, she was like, "You living in the hood," and I was like, "You sure? You're scaring me." And then yesterday when I was on the auto bus, you know, it went past a couple of places, but then it was like, it was hood. But when I was in Oaxaca, I've seen hood, and it's kind of the same. But the place that I'm at, even though it's in the same area, but you know, I went yesterday when I got here, it was raining, it was cold. I know, I never thought I'd say that. But right before I left for Seattle, I got to Merida, and then I had a few pieces of clothing that were for cooler weather, but then I threw it away because I was like, I'm never gonna need it. Come on, man! But let's get straight to the point. That was the short introduction. So my friend, let's talk about the crypto space, okay? During this, because I want to share with you, like, this is my first like bull market and also bear market, and at the same time, like, you know, I feel like I have to actually do the work. Even though some of the people I follow, they have great info, but when it comes to like my finance, and I always, you know, I've said it on this channel, yes, I'm providing you guys the resources, but if you are truly passionate about your finance and how to get out of your 9-to-5, and if you are investing in crypto, you gotta do the due diligence, meaning that, like, in the long run, no doubt, right? Crypto is here to stay. But then a lot of us, you know, like, are in it for the short terms, and when it comes to like altcoins, you know, there's a reason why they call them shit coins. Not all, but some, most. You know, and when a bear market hits, like most of these coins, they drop 70 to 90%. And you know, and if you are not a if you don't have long-term perspective, and if you don't understand what the technology is doing for humanity, then most likely you are going to give up. You are going to think that crypto is a scam. There's Bitcoin and there's crypto. And the crazy part is that within the crypto space, when I listen to Bitcoin maximalists, when I listen to you know, founder of an altcoin such as Binance, And then we have other coins like, Cosmo, Polkadot, and then Monero. And, in my opinion, I feel like the Bitcoin maximalists, they have their view on where Bitcoin is gonna go. And with the Binance and Monero and Pirate Chain and Cosmo, Polkadot, all are great because everyone is trying to sell a perspective, and that is why, my friend, in this crypto space, you gotta do diligence. Now I'm actually like studying the space, understand with this whole all of these lending platforms, and I still believe that, in my opinion, from the very beginning, it was set up so that all of the unreported cryptos, even people that invested in crypto way long time ago, so that they can report their crypto for taxes. And then the other one is pretty much for regulations or for regulators to come in when this piece is fallen. And pretty much now is it's all that whole thing of trying to play the devil and the god while being a puppet with all these bailouts. At the same bad activities from Wall Street is coming into crypto. And in this time, my friend, you have to look at project, which one are building, which one are playing the dirty game from Wall Street, and who is legitimate and who's not, and who's legitimate and who's not. And also your finance, right? It is good to learn from other people, but at the end of the day, you have to be able to make that decision. And so, my friend, long story short, for a while, probably a week or something, I told you that I converted all of my coins back into Bitcoin to pay off all of the collateral loans. If you are in this space, do not leverage. No matter what people say, do not leverage. Okay, that's one thing that I've learned. That's like $100,000 learning course.
Fair.
The other, buy crypto outright. And when it comes to staking, I've said in the past, make sure it has to be on a public, it has to be on a hardware wallet, Trezor or Ledger. And recently I broke that rule, and simply because I bought some Binance, very small. I bought two coins of Binance, and I stake it. Simply because even back in 2017, I followed CZ on Binance, and everything that he's doing is very transparent, and it's always the way that I see it, right? Even in this bear market, he's still building. In the bear market, you can actually see who is building and who's just in it for the money. From the Bitcoin maximalist point of view, everything is a shitcoin. Even people that are building another coin outside of Bitcoin. Now, I do believe that if we focus on Bitcoin with the Lightning Network, everything should be built upon Bitcoin. But here's the problem: the volatility, 90%. When you become a billionaire, right? We're talking about Binance, CZ. We're talking about Vitalik, the founder of Ethereum, him and some Gavin Woods or something. But there are a lot of billionaires in the crypto space. And when you become a billionaire, when you create an altcoin based on your company, it's kind of like the stock market, right? But nobody's controlling this market. And imagine if you are a billionaire and you're holding on to Bitcoin only. You don't know the volatility. it's kind of like if you have a business and your business is doing great and you are bringing value to Bitcoin and the whole crypto space, why not create an asset that's based upon your company? Because the way that I see it, there are two ways. There can be many ways, but the way that I see it, if you want to grow your company 5x, 10x, first off is how to treat your employees well. Second is how to make money for your customers. And third is to be transparent. And CZ, he does just that. The other way is to lie to your customers, give them some profit, feed them, and it's just, rug pull on all of them. And most of the, what I'm seeing with everything in the crypto space right now, that seems to be the case. Dirty game from Wall Street coming into crypto.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Namaste.
So, and the good thing about Binance is that even though I bought only two, but you can stake it on there, which is like against my belief, right? And I'm like, but the thing is, I'm not putting a lot of money on there. So, I believe in it. That's one thing. And if Ethereum, you know how I feel about Ethereum. Everything that built on Ethereum is centralized institution. But here's something I want you to realize as well, or something I recently realized. If Bitcoin were the only coin out there, no Binance, no Litecoin, no Ethereum, no Coinbase, no Binance, no exchanges, okay? Where would Bitcoin be? In my opinion, it would be nowhere. First of all, it like all the big boys, right? Big boys from Wall Street, big boy from the Elliott, probably going to kill Bitcoin. It wouldn't survive to now. But the fact is that there are so many coins out there with the same kind of message, whether they are scamming or not. Money is being put into the crypto space, and during this time, it's kind of good to be keeping open-minded, because I think at the end of the day, like if we are truly going to grow this space as a whole, we have to see things from different point of view. Like I can definitely see the Lightning Network, and then we can build a city, a country or nation, and then around the globe. But not everyone, not every single person has that kind of viewpoint. Some people want to preserve their wealth. Some people want to make money. Some people want to change the world. And that's what the Bitcoin maximalists are doing. They're changing the world. But the thing is, different ideas. But all of those ideologies, they are still bringing money into the crypto. But then at the same time, people have a different look of how to preserve their wealth. And it's just something that I've learned in this crypto space, because I was like, Monero and Bitcoin, that's all I'm going to invest in. But then the more I learn about it, I'm like, that makes sense. It took a while for me to realize why do people want to create their personal coin when they can just contribute to Bitcoin. But the thing is, Bitcoin is so anonymous to the point where, like, would you put the life of your company, for Bitcoin? And I think MicroStrategy is the only one that's doing that, which is really good, because everyone has their belief, right? Now, my question to you is, my friend, what do you believe in, right? For me, Bitcoin is still the apex predator, and the majority of my holding is going to be Bitcoin. And right now, Monero, I still have Monero, just Bitcoin, Monero, and recently I bought into Binance, small, very small. If you stake on Binance or the BNB token, you get about 6.4% API, and we will have to wait to see where this crypto space is going, because in my opinion, without all of those exchanges, without spreading the message of crypto, it's hard for Bitcoin to really go mainstream.
Don't be a dumb bitch.
So that is it. As of right now, I'm currently holding Bitcoin about 85% of my, or actually 90%. And then I have a little bit of Monero, and then I have a little bit of, very little of Binance. You know, just testing the water, because I've been following him for years, and I like the way that he does business. It's very transparent, and he's making money for the Binance community. The other thing that I want to bring up is that during this bear market, when we look at the Bitcoin, Binance, and Monero, Binance token and Monero are holding really well against Bitcoin. Not that much, but they are still holding their value very well. As far as ever since like the crypto space started to now, you know, almost every bull market you see a coin that popped up and then it will go away, and then it never see the daylight. And the other thing that I kind of noticed is Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash, it never recovered, it never traded against Bitcoin or even went higher. But the thing is, St. Kitts and Nevis, they are hardcore promoting that. So that's another thing I want you to understand, like, you know, where this crypto space is going. Because if the Bitcoin maximalists are right, like everything is shitcoins, right? Why would people put so much effort in building their company, you know, promoting a nation to use a certain token? And only time can tell, my friend. And I think, in my opinion, if you stick with Bitcoin and you are the newbie, chances are you are not going to see that, like, you know, that 10x or 20x. That's why people start, you know, dabbling into the altcoins, because they make a lot more money. But then at the same time, Bitcoin is the blue chip, okay? And that's what I've learned. I mean, I always knew, but sometimes when that money, you know, you tend to be like, I'm gonna get some other coins. I'm gonna sell my Bitcoin. Don't be a dumb bitch.
Dumb bitch!
So my friend, much love. Let me know, let me know what are your takes on maximalists? What are your takes on, you know, founders of a company, of companies, or a company that are creating altcoins? What about Ethereum? What about Monero? I really want to hear your thought on it, okay? And you gotta learn how to read charts. Read charts. They're not certainty, but at least it can provide some insight. So that's all I have for this video. Make sure you use the hashtag Gazillionaires Club, and I gotta go and check out my new neighborhood. They're not really my neighborhood, but a new neighborhood. So much love, my friend. I will see you in the next video. Ta-da!